Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on my March plan with me. Thanks so much for joining me. My theme this month, I decided to do just kind of a minimal theme, blocky type style lettering and some leaves and vines. A little more minimal for me. I usually do more doodles, but wanted to try something different this month, and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. So working on my splash page here, just doing a really big letter M, kind of a type style font. Which these are really fun to letter when it's a straight letter like an M. They're pretty simple. Once they get to the curvy letters, I struggle a little bit, as you'll see coming up. So I was pretty happy with how this turned out, but the green that I chose here for the vines and the leaves was a little bit too dark, so in the video it's kind of hard to see the contrast there between the green and the black of the letter, but it is a dark shade of green. I need to get some more markers so I have a little more options in my colors there. Just didn't have what I really wanted. I didn't want like a vibrant green. I wanted something pretty muted. So then I decided to do gold for an accent color as well. So doing this diamond shape and the 03 there for the third month. Okay. So moving on now to my calendar spread. Same style of font here. I'll use this pretty much on every page. I decided to freehand the letters on this page for the most part instead of using my ruler. I was feeling pretty steady-handed as I was filming this. At least on these first few pages. I lost it a little bit as I went along. So doing my March header here. And then I decided to continue with the really big bold thing, and I did the 03 for March really large on this page. So I'm using my, what pens are these? My Sigma Micron, I believe. I just recently got these. I'm really loving them. They're a great fine liner. So drawing in my vines here. What did you do for your March theme, or what are you planning to do for your March theme? I wanted something that incorporated green a little bit just because I think of the color green when I think about the month of March, so I did like that element of this theme. I'm curious to know what your theme is. Comment below and let me know what you did for March. So yeah, just perfecting that a little bit with my fine liner there. And then doing a few more viney doodles here. Definitely have to speed up this process because this takes me so long to do. Before I start editing a video, I will have probably 2.5 hours of footage, and then I edit it down to what, 15 minutes or something. It's crazy how long it takes to do So setting up my calendar here, I have an Archer and Olive journal, which I love. And I did for my calendar 5x5 squares, which work pretty well for me. I don't typically need more than that for my calendar spread. So that's what I've done here. Then I decided to do my day of the week header here in black, and then write in all the days with my white gel pen, which worked pretty well. I don't always get as much opacity as I would like to get out of my white pen, but I was pleased enough with it. So writing in the days of the week here. And then I did want to incorporate that gold. I wasn't sure where I wanted to do it, so I just added these lines across the top there. Okay, and then moving on to my habit tracker now. I'm curious if you do a habit tracker. I really enjoy it. I find it very motivating. I really, really want to check off every habit every day. So it really works for me, for sure, and helping me stick with things that I want to stick with. So, or if I want to notice little trends, things like that. So my habits I'm tracking this month. Let's see if I can say them all before this disappears. Oh, it's gone. No eating out, flossing, water, working out. What else is up there? They're all gone now. I do my vitamin for my baby, eating veggies, no soda. What else? Walking. So I track quite a few habits, maybe more than some people might find, to be what they would prefer, but it does work for me. So as I was mentioning, I felt like I had a pretty steady hand early on, but these O's threw me for a loop. I did not like the way they turned out. And then my D got a little crazy, so I had to clean that up a little bit with my white out there. And these are my moods I'm tracking. Happy, sad, ugh, and awesome. You know, the ugh mood where you're just like, I don't know, maybe headache, just don't feel great, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is fill in the leaf, which with whatever color corresponds to the mood I felt that day. So that's going to be cute when it's all filled out. I'm excited about that. And then moving on to my first weekly spread already for March. Sticking with the same font again, same style. So I had all these lines drawn, the vertical lines on my paper, just as like in pencil as a little marker for where I would put the lines. And I was showing my husband, and he said, "Oh, I like how you made the lines all different lengths." And I was like, "Oh, that actually wasn't my intention. I just hadn't drawn them the full length." But once he said that, I was like, "That's cool." So I did leave it that way. So I am kind of flipping back and forth between pages. Sometimes I like to let something set for a minute, let it dry a little bit before, so I don't smudge it all up with my hand. So filling in all these leaves. And then on the leaf that's hanging down, I'm going to write in the day, or like the letter of the day. So M, T, W, and so on. And you can see on Friday I had a funky line right in the middle there. I have no idea where that came from, so I had to fix that as well. So frustrating when you make those little mistakes, but that's life. It just happens. So, did do my little bit of gold there along the top on my to do and my menu. I totally forgot when I was planning out this month to do my meal plan page, which I did in the month of February. If you haven't seen my February plan with me, please check that one out as well. It was really fun to do, but totally forgot about that. So might throw it in again next month. But here's my final flip through. So again, here's my splash page. I'm pretty pleased with kind of the minimal quality of it. I like it. I'm a fan when other people do it. It's just something I had never attempted before, so pretty pleased with it. My calendar spread for March. Habit tracker and mood tracker. I think I'll probably do little tiny check marks or little dots each time I complete the habit. Then my mood tracker here. My first weekly spread for the month of March. So thank you again for watching. I'm really glad you joined me. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed.